This video is brought to you by Squarespace. From art portfolios to your very own online shop, make it with Squarespace. Y'all, I'm scared. So a few weeks ago, I tried some silly scented crayons that had various flavors like fruits and flowers and the such. Very delightful. And then it was brought to my attention that there is a stinky variety of these crayons, and I was super excited to try them until I opened the package. And I was hit with a smell. It was not a pleasant smell. As usual, we are going to guess the scents, and then we're going to get to creating some art with these stinky little things. As usual, let me know in the comments before you watch the rest of this video, how many smells out of 12 do you think I'm going to get correct? I'm guessing 1. Let's just get into it. Okay, so I'm just like not looking forward to smelling some of these. This smells like something that you would run across, like, you're like, oh, it's like a random object I found on the ground. It has like a weird scent to it. There is like a familiar smell to it, but I'm not sure. This is going to be tough. I'm just going to say this one is like shoe. Everything just smells like vomit. This one smells like someone burped in my face. I guess I'm going to say vomit. Ugh, gross. I start so far away compared to the good smells. You don't even have to get close to them. They're so gross. They all kind of have this like burpy plastic smell to them. The thing is like with bad smells, I tend to avoid things that stink, so I'm probably not as familiar with a stinky smell as I am with like a good smell. That said, there's kind of like an oniony scent to it. Wait, is this like, it's trying to be like garlic? Let's put garlic down. Is this one garlic? This one's, they all smell like someone burped in my face. It's just like, what did the person eat before they burped in my face? Oh my God. This one smells like garlic times 10. I feel like burp is too vague of an answer, but I feel like I'm just going to put burp. What's the difference between a burp and a vomit? One's just solid and one's not. Is the blue going to be blue cheese? Wait, why does that smell good? This smells like laundry. Why does that smell good? This actually smells really good and fresh. I'm kind of confused. It smells good. This is like the palate cleanser. I can't wait to find out this is like butthole, and I'm like, Kasey loves butthole. I don't know, I'm gonna put laundry. This is so weird. Why does that smell good? Why does that smell good? I don't know, it just smells fruity. I feel like I need to think about what children don't like but adults do like, and maybe there's some sort of hint there. I feel like it's so lame, but I guess I'm going to put blackberry, but it smells good. I don't want to smell it. It smells like a burp. Everything smells like a burp to me. It smells like a shoe that went through onions, so maybe it's like onion, but there's like this weird plasticky smell to it. I feel like I almost started to think about gagging on that one. I'm gonna put onion. Why does that smell good? Wait, it kind of smells like deodorant mixed with BO. A good smell trying to hide a bad smell? I'm a little disturbed that 3 of these so far have smelled good to me. Like, what does that say about me? Why do these smell good to me? It smells like a man. It smells like a man's deodorant with like the smallest hint of BO. Like the smidgenest of BO. But deodorant's not stinky. I'm confused. I'm still gonna put deodorant. They all smell like burp. It just kind of smells like plastic in a burp. Like someone chewed on a shoe and burped on me. I'm gonna go with gas, as in gasoline. I should probably put gasoline, not a fart. Okay, we're moving on to the browns, and I'm seriously scared one is going to be poop. Why does that smell good? It just smells like stale chocolate or something. It just smells like a really sad chocolate. It doesn't really smell like this, but I feel like maybe the color's influencing me. I'm gonna put dirt. Okay, second brown. Oh! Grandpa? This one smells like dirt. This smells like someone who's been doing like yard work. This smells like summer. Okay, this one's dirt, but what's the other one? I'm gonna have to go back for a whiff. Wood rot. That is so specific. Just kind of smells a little moist. All right, last one. Here we go. It smells like a burp. Yeah, they all smell like a burp. Rubber? I'm just gonna put rubber. I mean, rubber's not the worst, but. Okay, that is enough burp sniffing for me. Let's see which smells I got correct. All right, here's the back of our box. Starting off with red, we have pizza. Now hold on. What? Pizza is delicious. Thank you. Only a little offended. Cheese. This was mushroom. Oh no, the burp was onion. What? This was moldy sponge, but I thought it actually smelled kind of nice. I don't know, laundry and cleaning stuff, that's kind of in the same category. Ooh, this one was cough syrup. Okay, look, here's the thing. I actually really like the taste of cough syrup, so it kind of makes sense that I really liked the smell of that one. Oops. Old rotten tooth. Okay, who knows what that smells like? What the heck? This one was grass, but grass smells good. What the heck? Socks. Oh boy. This was a barn? Dirty potato. Wait, no, hold on. Dirty potatoes have dirt on them, do they not? I'm gonna count this one as a win for me. Let me know in the comments if you disagree with that. I didn't say it out loud, so I don't know if you're gonna believe me, and you can if you want, you don't have to. This one is flat tire. Now, when I said rubber, I was thinking of like a tire. So what have we learned today? That Kasey likes cough syrup and smelling moldy sponges. With that information, let's get to doodling with these crayons. Hopefully it won't be too stinky. But before we get to creating, I want to give a huge thank you to the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. If you're an artist, and if you're watching this video, you probably are, you absolutely need an online portfolio or a gallery. This is super easy to do with Squarespace. There are pre-made templates that you can customize, add passwords to. There's automatic image scaling, connect all of your social media accounts, and also sell your art online. Yep, if you're going to display your art, why not sell it alongside your gallery? That's what I do. It's super easy to use. If you have any issues, there's 24/7 email support. So what are you waiting for? Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/KaseyGolden to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And with that, let's get back to creating with our stinky crayons. Now, personally, I don't think mushrooms are really that stinky, but I think mushrooms would be cute to draw. Oh, what if there was something gross and sticky all over the mushrooms? Some sort of sticky stuff, like tar. What if we had these little squid guys that were floating around this mushroom forest and making it dirty? Actually, I wonder, what if this was sort of like on the edge of a beach where this is grass right here and it kind of fades off? And in the ocean back here, I want there to be like a giant squid guy. Wow, I sure do smell those crayons and I want to gag. All right, sketch complete. Let's get to coloring this silly little piece. Let me just start off by saying this is the most disgusting video I've ever worked on. I don't know how that's possible considering I've painted with things like soy sauce in my own blood, yet here we are. The moment I opened up this pack of crayons, it just smelled like a bag of garbage, and I put it on the side of my desk so that I could work with them later on. But as I sat there for just a few minutes, I realized I was just inhaling the smell of garbage, and it was making me a little nauseous. I mean, imagine working next to a bag of stinky garbage. It was just, you know, somehow it just wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. Who'd have thunk? I was so nervous to smell these and try them, and then when it came time to work with them, having them all displayed next to me as I drew and scribbled with them, it just smelled like someone was constantly standing next to me, just burping in my face and blowing it at me. It was just disgusting. It was so gross that I was complaining so much that I wanted to get this illustration done that Dave eventually came in here. Dave, my husband, he came in here and was like, okay, I've got to smell this. You keep complaining. And he took a whiff of it, cringed, and immediately left the room. So imagine trying to be creative, you're enjoying the process, you have a sketch you like, and then you have to smell a burp all day. It was disgusting and I hated it. It was horrible. I think I'm mostly just impressed / annoyed that out of all of the super smelly things, whether it be the good smelling markers, the soy sauce, painting with wine, literally anything I've painted with that has had a scent has not been as strong as, of course, the worst smelling thing. Why does the worst smelling thing have to be the strongest smelling? I was just so impressed with the range of smelliness these crayons had. I was sitting with my neck as far away as possible from these crayons. Yeah, that's all I could smell. It was disgusting. In fact, they're on my desk right now, all packed away in the package, and I feel like I still get a whiff of them. It's like there's a ghost burp in my room. So that's what it was like working with smelly crayons as far as the scent goes. Now, as far as the actual crayon goes, these were exactly the same feel as the previous smelly twistable crayons. A little bit smoother, a little bit less textured than regular crayons. I actually bought a regular set of twistable crayons to compare them, just in case that maybe adding the scent affects the texture, I guess. I can't imagine that extra ingredient doesn't sort of influence the way the crayon feels, so I'm really excited to try those to see how those feel. In the previous scented crayon video, I did talk about the differences. They blend differently, not exactly how I like my crayons, but they are a lot easier to hold since they are longer. This was a 12 pack of crayons instead of 24, so we had less colors. I was kind of surprised by the lack of purple. We have 2 browns for some reason. And I also completely forgot to use the gray. When I do these limited colored crayon videos, I try to include every color if I can. I just love making it as bright and fun and silly as possible. I think that's the reason why I always try to make sure I include a rainbow, because they're just so colorful and it just brightens up the whole illustration immediately, makes it so lighthearted, so cute. And overall, working on this illustration was a lot of fun, especially when it came to shading and blending the grass. I had a lot of fun layering. I started off with the light green, added some dark green shadows, then I put some dark blue shadows, and then at the very end I even added some black. I mean, the amount of layering that went into that grass was super worth it. It looks really nice. I think in this one I really had a lot of fun blending, trying my best to push shadows here and there, trying to create gradients. And I think it turned out really well, especially around the mushrooms. That slight gradient is just chef's kiss. And even though I kind of felt like this particular illustration was doing well as far as separation of colors goes, I still felt like it needed the line work to really separate each of the components. So as usual, I went in with a black this time. I tried to use a really dark blue if I can, but I think that this particular illustration just needed that black and as dark color as it could get. The blue wasn't quite as dark as I would like for a line work. So I went in, added the final details with our black crayon, and that was it. That is our stinky, smelly, dirty illustration with the stinky crayons. Would I recommend? Absolutely not, unless you hate yourself. Once again, thank you so much to the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. Go out there, create your own art portfolio, your own website, shop, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay golden. Bye.